Adin's betting scheme should tell y'all nothing. Nah.
I'll definitely never fight on brand risk again. Just based on Adin's business skills. Oh, Adin, my bad, Adin.
Adin already been telling them, bro, these fucking judges suck game, man. From the super hot.
Hey, shout out to
There's actual contractual obligations that he didn't follow, so he breached. He was supposed to wear a rainbow patch on his shorts. He didn't, and he's gonna have to pay $100,000 for that. Breached another confidential, like he can't speak about anything, money, how much he got paid or whatnot. And we asked him to retract his statements, and he didn't. We gave him some time. We didn't want to do it. Now we're gonna do it. So, yeah, we tried. We tried working with him and Wacc, and they weren't really fucking with it. And they want every fighter got paid after brand risk. Every fighter, everybody's paid except him. Why? Because you can't go around saying that shit's rigged, and you can't not wear a rainbow patch on your shorts when you contractually sign. He is probably one of the worst people to ever work with when it comes to business, ever.
The truth about Adin Ross in the boxing match, right? And his sexual advances at people. Hate to say it, but he tried his bully tactics, and I guess he thought we was gonna go street, and we kept it corporate. Adin, nothing in the contract supports what you talking about. We'll play the long game. But I want you to tell the people on how you tried to use your Jewish ties for whatever reason, as if I had a problem with you being Jewish, and how you continue to make sexual advances at me. Just the other day, after I asked you time and time again, can you please respect that I'm a straight man? You know we got the content. Yeah, we got the content.
It's Focus Connect back in the building. And there's a lot of controversy with Wacc 100, Adin Ross going on, as well as Blueface. But y'all see how the tables turn on Wacc 100? Adin Ross putting down the Florida Jewish press on Wacc 100, just like California put down the California press. Because when you read through these messages that Wacc 100 exposed online, Adin Ross can instantly say he was trolling. Wacc 100 ain't got no way he can play on this. Because Adin Ross does this publicly all the time to everybody, and he don't have no accusations on him about being inappropriate with nobody. Adin Ross showing that he's more business than how he play on the internet. He looking at all this as a business. Because when Wacc 100 was going, they were speaking on these different texts about getting paid for their fight. Adin Ross saying everything that will make him win in court. Because Adin Ross already said that, okay, I hope you ain't recording these phone calls or anything that went on, because in the state of Florida, that's illegal. So he already let Wacc 100 know, I'm 10 steps ahead of you in the games you play. I done analyzed you. I done studied you. Your reputation precedes you. So that's the game Adin Ross playing on Wacc 100 right now. See, Wacc 100 used to playing these games on the average dude in the hood, the average gangbanger, the average person that can't go and file these lawsuits, don't have a personal relationship with these big time lawyers that'll tell them, oh, you got them. That's the arena Wacc 100 been playing in. Now you stepping up to the elites. And the thing about Wacc 100, I believe Wacc 100 really get a lot of money. But Wacc 100 money is always tied to somebody else getting a big bag. It's always tied to a person that's getting a big bag where Wacc getting a percentage. And see, when you got a person like Wacc 100, if he got enough people, his percentages add up more than each individual person. He would be richer than them if he played his cards right. But I'm just looking at the way Adin Ross played the game. Adin Ross came from the legal standpoint of saying what Blueface did wrong in the ring. He spoke about how much money he got. He's speaking against the integrity of the league. And then Blueface made the thing, what got Blueface was when Blueface pretty much said Adin Ross got it rigged up. He ain't fighting for brand risk no more. And he really felt like he was cheated in the fight. And right then and there, see, you got to think of how Adin Ross looking at that. It's as if you're speaking against the integrity of my product. Adin Ross is still building this. This is not complete. Adin Ross is building this right now. So anything that come back to it in a negative aspect can make people that will get involved stay away from it. So you got to look at the game that's going on right now and see California had everybody in a chokehold for a long time until their game got exposed. See, everybody don't have to go out there no more because people are setting up their own stables in the areas, in the regions they from. See, you see Houston got a big presence now. Now you see Florida always had a big presence because of the atmosphere down there. Then you got Atlanta got a big presence in the game. So really, everybody don't have to gravitate towards the West Coast. And then New York, we already know they don't because they where it started it. So at this point, the game got California in a chokehold because they showed their hand with having the representation of themselves as extorting people and tracking people down, making people pay to come and do different things in their city. Pretty much putting people on the payroll that if they don't come out there and get with y'all, they pretty much gonna get set up by another crew and y'all gonna try to come in and rescue them and do all this other different stuff. And that game is over. And when I read these messages back and forth with Wacc 100 and Adin Ross, it showed me that Wacc ain't no dummy either. Wacc is playing the internet, he's just playing it on a lower level, but Wacc 100 showing he understand everything Adin Ross understand. But I think in the situation that's going on with this money, Adin Ross got them by the balls. Blueface should have never made them comments against brand risk. That was his big mistake right there. That's the reason Adin Ross playing about this money. He letting you know it's from the business side of this. It ain't even about the fact that Blueface don't like me and I don't like him. No, Adin Ross is looking at how he want this thing to get global. So you gotta open your eyes to the game, man. A lot of things Wacc 100 do on the internet, I'm gonna keep it real. It look like clown behavior. But when you start noticing how the internet really works, you wouldn't take none of the things Wacc 100, Charleston White, or none of these guys do personal because it's just a game to them. Now, if they ever get met with resistance in the street as a man, they gonna have to stand on what they stand on. But 9 times out of 10, they bidding on everything to work out in their favor. They bidding on meeting a person and then having a real conversation. Man, you know, that's just the internet, this, that, and the other. Now, that's all fine and dandy, but it don't take number one time for that to go wrong. Adin Ross is 10 steps ahead of them in this situation. Listen to the things that Adin Ross mentioned that Blueface didn't do. Right at the beginning of this video, he mentioned the things that Blueface did that breaches the contract. But the only thing Adin Ross really cared about when he got up there and said he'll never fight for brand risk again, and when he spoke on Adin Ross with those bets. I'm out.